this has been the best year of my career. Why? Because crypto has done wonders for me because we finally got in place, we've gotten set up, we've partnered with some very exclusive opportunities. And so that's going to be on my next topic. I'm probably going to go live and do that in a very specialized environment, invitation only, because I really want serious people in that particular audience so that we can connect on the same level. So, anyway, without further ado, boom. What is going on here with Fusion Experience? It is awesome. It is great. It is so cool. For the last 2 months or so, Fusion Experience has been it was Fusion Protocol when they first started, but then they found out there were some challenges with compliance and the name, and just some issues was going on with that. So they changed it to Fusion Experience, which is still cool. And so what happened with me up front, I was watching. I'm always looking for new things, right? So out there looking around, looking on different platforms and checking out different people in this space. And so I come across this Fusion protocol. And I said, okay, another trading platform. I just kind of like, whatever. I'm working on other things, got some great programs going. So I really wasn't trying to add a new platform, but I always look at my particular community, right? It's my community that I work so hard to make sure there's great opportunities. And so Fusion Experience, after I did start to look at it, and then I started to see that there were other leaders in this space that were actually looking at it as well. So I saw a post on Facebook by one of my great colleagues in this space, Quentin out of Houston, Texas, CPMD, and he was checking it out. And I said, okay, you know what? Let's see what's going on. So I got a lot of respect for him. So I took a look, and wasn't a lot there. They were just doing some beta testing. So I said, okay, boom, beta testing. At least they're checking the system out. So I caught some of the um, Zoom calls, got on the Zoom calls, really kind of understood what was going on. I mean, it's trading, it's a buy. I've been there too many times. So it wasn't anything new, with the technical aspects of how it operates. I mean, we all been there, we know how that operates. So it wasn't something I have to sit there and study. It was just, hey, what are you doing different? And so they were being very transparent. We really liked the fact that they were having, 3 days a week, I think, with the webinars. Was basically talking about the same thing. People had questions. So that's really where the value comes, is with the Q&A, right? So when the Q&A goes off, then you hear different questions. You get different perspectives. There's a lot of people, rightfully so, from Nigeria and some parts of Africa. Why? And I say this because they have. So I think with that alone, there were people that were behind the scenes, some executive, excuse me, there were some executive team members that were from the islands, Caribbean, and some that were actually from Nigeria. And so with that piece of the puzzle, and then from the UK as well, there was one gentleman that did a lot of the presentations. Then I think that's what attracted, folks that, like I said, from Nigeria, because they noticed that you have a registration there. You're actually promoting, things that are useful for us. And I thought that was great. Because I've, been involved with programs where I had a lot of people from various countries in Africa, and there was just a lot of challenges with it. Even though some had a lot of success, but others had some challenges. And we know that between Kenya, South Africa, in Nigeria, they are the three largest crypto movers, transactors, crypto users, and crypto wallets are in those countries. So if you're going to do business with crypto, then in Africa, then those are the three main countries that really transact in crypto. And so Nigeria is at the top of that list. So with that being said, um, I was on the calls and I'm listening, and it was like a lot of people from Africa were asking a lot of questions and making comments and things like that. And so it helped me to understand a lot about the program, where they were going, what they were trying to do, and how they had made sure that they checked out, how to operate in those different places to make sure, hey, look, our system has to be flawless in order to, make sure they feel comfortable that they're not going to be, scammed. They're not going to lose their money. The process is working where the government doesn't step in. And, if you try to, move some money between your bank and this particular platform, they're not going to be, hey, you're trying to buy crypto, whoop, and take your account. So they said, hey, they've already figured all that out, put everything in place so that would not happen. So anybody from Africa, if you're looking at this platform, which I hope that you are, because it is set up for your success. It is absolutely one of the best that I've seen with the structure that it has. There are some challenges with it if you haven't used some of the apps and things like that. But after you get over that initial process, boom, everything else is just going to be on autopilot. So I recommend that, hey, look, pay attention to this particular show today. I'm gonna give you some highlights. I'm gonna go through the website, and we're just gonna have a good time with it, because this is exciting, man. I'm really excited to come back and be faced with this launch, and man, it's really amazing. There are challenges. Like I said, at the beginning, I registered early on, and then they changed some things, and I had to re-register. So my sponsor had to re-register. Then he let us know that, hey, look, go ahead and re-register, which I don't like doing that, but it is what it is, right? So I went in and I, used another email address. I registered. It took about 5 minutes really to just go through that information. There's a verification process where they want to make sure that you're not a bot. And so the way they do it is they have you basically verify your address, KYC, and your credit card or some type of banking information. And that basically says, hey, this is your address, this is you, this is your account, and basically they charge like $1 for the fee for that process. But they do give you the $1 back, so don't worry about that. So that's something that's different I hadn't seen before, but that's just another security measure that they have instituted. Another thing that they do is the KYC, and you have to take a picture as well. So that's cool. That usually goes off pretty quick. And then you have the 2FA, the second two level two-factor authentication. And so there's 3FA, there's 2FA, there's like 7 levels that you can go to. Excuse me. But with this one, they use a 2FA. So the easiest thing you can do is use a Google Authenticator, or you have the option of use your SMS to receive a code when you want to log in or deposit or transact in any way, shape, or form, which protects you from people trying to do mischievous things with your account. So those are some of the critical things that you want to know right up front. The major thing that people had some heartburn about is utilizing TronLink. TronLink is the wallet of record for this particular program. Eventually, of course, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, all these other ones you can use somewhere down the road. But right now, they want to keep it simple using one. TronLink is the one they want to use. So you get your USDT TRC20, get that loaded up in there. The minimum is $10. I recommend $500 if you can do it, just so you can see a good return on your money. If not, then start with, $100, start with $50, whatever you can do so you don't miss this opportunity. And then you can compound, which is another factor that I was going to talk about. You can compound or reinvest your profits every single day. And so, yeah, we're going to give some examples on that. I haven't done that yet, so I want to at least talk a little bit more about that and give you some examples about how you can really grow your income with this particular opportunity. And so, yes, USDT TRC20, it's built on the Tron network. Therefore, you got to have Tron in there as well. So when if you have an Exodus wallet, let's say you purchase your Tron in your Exodus wallet, and then you go ahead and send that to your TronLink wallet, send the Tron and send USDT TRC20. You want both of those in your wallet. That's how you're going to move or transact your USDT TRC20. All right. So that's how that works. I want to see if I can go ahead and pull up this website real quick. Like I said, everything is going so slow today. So if there's any jerking or weirdness going on, I apologize. It's just everything is really going slow. I may have too many windows open, so that might be the case. All right, so let me see if I can get this to work because right now it's not moving. Looks like we have a window up and open, and so that will give us access to this amazing website. All right, so I want to make sure you can see that. All right, so I think that's a good size on the website. All right, let's do this. Yes, of course. Disclaimer, you know how that goes. Always got a disclaimer up. So you can go ahead and read that if you like. Go to fusionprotocol.io. That was the original site, and you can check that out. World-class arbitrage crypto trading bot. So this was the original site where you would first go learn about the program, learn about the trading bot, all that good stuff. So I want to go over that with you today. It gives you some really good information, some insight to what they're doing and where they're going with this opportunity. So really cool, really cool, really cool. And so Fusion Xperience is an automated real-time live trading experience that makes you become a better trader, right? I personally don't understand why they put that, because you're not trading. You're not doing anything except earning your particular profits. We are not doing any of the trading. So not sure where that comes from, but, you know, kind of lost in translation, I would say. Using latest artificial intelligence technology with effective robots trading for maximum profitability. So no, we're not trading. So if you read that, don't get nervous. Don't think that you're going to have to API into any of the exchanges and then start to copy and paste or, you know, scalping any trades. None of that. No MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. You're not having to do any of that. No problem. You see where it says start trading? Bam. Click it, and that's all you're doing. Now, it's not that easy, but it will feel like it after a while. So Fusion is the leading automated trading bot right now. And guess what? You do not have to pay any license fees or any bot fees. Now, it's good they say that, because if you have been in the space for a while and you have, you know, engaged in some of the bot trading, you know that there are some platforms that do charge a fee to actually use their bot, which, you know, was what we call a license fee. So this is cool. It's free. You don't have to pay any extra fees for it. You don't pay fees for withdrawals. You don't pay fees for deposits. I mean, really, really efficient, secure, and trustworthy. So I like what they're doing. Fusion Xperience bridges centralized, decentralized worlds. Absolutely. You can do fiat and you can do crypto with the deposit on this particular platform. So that's really cool. So right here it says, with the arbitrage both on centralized and decentralized exchanges, Fusion lets users arbitrage price differences between exchanges while improving overall market liquidity. So the bot, what they're doing is it's not just regular arbitrage. It's what they call tri or triple arbitrage, where it's going on multiple exchanges looking for the lowest price for the cryptocurrency that it's going to be trading. So let's say, for instance, it's going to do Tron, it's going to do Tether, it's going to do Binance, it's going to do um, you know, pairs like Euro and the USD. You know, it could do any of those things, and it just searches for the lowest price on, you know, Binance, and then it'll sell over here on Kraken. So those are some of the things it can do in order to bring profit to the members. And everything you need is right here, because look, the behavior is simple. Register, deposit your funds, and sit back and relax. Looks like arbitrage trading is the method. Free trading bots, you start at as little as $10 with the Fusion bot. And we're going to talk a little bit about the referral leaderboard, something exciting that they've added to the program. Now you can join the community. They have a Discord group, Twitter, Telegram, and Instagram. Most of us either have a Twitter account, Instagram account, But nowadays with crypto, coming online, being so centered to most of our, alternative investments, then Telegram plays a big role in that. They also have a WhatsApp group as well, very active, very challenging to sift through a lot of the comments that you could pretty much do without. But at the end of the day, there's good information, and the admins are really working overtime to keep those things straight. Now, you always want to go to the frequently asked questions so that you can maybe get some of those questions answered without going back and asking the same thing as 10 other people. And I say that, with the best of intentions and the smiles, because it's not about you not being able to ask a question. It's just the fact that if I came second, then I'm going to ask a question because I didn't see everything. But you know what? There's probably an answer somewhere, so I ask the question. Well, guess what? If you come, as the 20th person, you may not have gotten that same answer because they may have changed something. So I'm not saying you don't ask questions, but normally what a good company does is they put that information into the frequently asked questions, update that so people can see that they are staying on top of what are the challenges. Okay, how do I get started? What do I do? How does this work? So those basic things are in the frequently asked questions. So I would recommend, first stop, come to my video and you can go through this information. You'll know exactly where it's at, fusionprotocol.io, or go to the website and go ahead and peruse it, check it out, and get educated on the information. And then boom, while you're earning, then you could be learning. That's how we do it. So anyway, what is Fusion Experience? Boom. How does it work? What is the reward profit system? What are the referral bonuses? And then you got more. You can click on that and you can see what are the additional questions that are listed. And I'm sure there's many, 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 many. Okay, it's doing something. There you go. So all of those questions are there, and you can just scroll through and check out all of that. Wow, it's a lot of them too. So it does break down. See the leadership rewards. It's got auto compounding every single day. You get 25%. It's everything is here. Everything is here. I recommend anybody and everybody click on that more, right? Where it says right here, right? So right here it says more FAQs, and you're going to be able to get that long list of frequently asked questions. You don't want to miss that. And then you can go ahead and download that because it is a Word document, and you can have that for your team. Leaders, have that for your team. It's very important. All right. So this is just a little bit about, what goes on. We can go over here and talk a little bit about this. Okay. So that's right there. Frequently asked questions. And they're going to eventually, let's just get this out of the way, have the what's that, the fusion coin. And so that's something they're working on. Obviously this is still new, so that coin has not been released. There is some staking involved. Not sure there's any information on that either. So like I said, all this is coming. They're building that into the program, and so just be excited that yes, that is going to happen. All right, so with that being said, I want to go over here. Let's go ahead and kill that. We can hold on to that. We don't need that. All right. With that being said, I want to go over here and let's talk about the back office, because today our bots are trading, and that's a pretty cool thing. And I'm very happy that the bot is trading, right? So I want to show you what goes on with this bot doing the trading. Okay. All right. Let me get logged in and I will show you what's going on with the bot. Um, let's see. Okay. And of course, we have the Google Authenticator. Every time we got to do this. All right. So today's code is, all right, there we go. Authenticate. Let's see what's new. All right. So when you, after you get your KYC done, when you get your 2FA set up, when you get your um, security verification done, and you can link up your bank account, or you can skip that piece, then you're going to get approved within a short period of time. And the next time you log in, you're going to go straight to your account, which is over here. And you're going to connect your wallet, which I have done. So obviously we don't have to do it again. When you connect to your wallet, however much you have in that account, it'll say, oh, okay, we see that you have some funds in the account. As long as you have $10 or more, then you're able to go ahead and register, make a deposit into this particular platform, right? So that being the case, yesterday I decided to go ahead and put 600 in. So I put the 600 in, and now, and if you want your referral link, then after you get the KYC approval, then you'll have access to your referral link. But I did put 600 in yesterday. And so what it did tell me was, hey, that's great, Rashid. We appreciate that. We're going to start your trading on the 22nd. So I put it in on the 21st, and it told me it's going to start on the 22nd. So this morning it started, I think at 6 o'clock it started, and now I'm about 14 hours away from the period where you can withdraw, or you can let it compound. So what I'll be able to do is come back tomorrow and show you what happened for my first day of trading, right? So definitely come back tomorrow, and let's do it together, right? So I'll be able to go ahead and show you that tomorrow on the 23rd. So that's going to be pretty cool as well. All right, so it gives you the time frame so that you'll know if you want to withdraw, you know when to go ahead and show up, right? May have to set your clock, but hey, if you're ready to pull some money out, then I don't think you'll mind doing that. All right, and the leaderboard. This is something that I know a lot of big leaders out there are probably excited about. You have the opportunity to win massive, massive rewards for building a strong team. I'm looking to go ahead and build, some strong teams as well, but I've never been one to focus on these kind of things. But here's the thing about this particular platform. They do have some great bonuses. They're doing some great things. There's been other programs out there that's put out some really great bonuses as well. And it didn't bother me one way or the other. But what I know is there are so many people that during my time in this space have approached me, via Telegram or any of the groups that I have, and they're like, "Hey, look, it's too high. The minimum. Can you find out if they can reduce the minimum? It's is there a way that we can split the entry fee? Can a group of us come together and have a co-op?" And because the it was just so high, the barrier to entry was too high. Now if you're in America and you have a regular job, maybe you can afford $500, maybe you can afford $200, maybe you can afford $100. But there are people out there that can't do that. But now I see a program that is bringing in, literally the same as other great programs out there doing trading. 1%, maybe, let's say a little less than 1% a day, up to 3% a day, depending on what's happening, with the bot and the market and so on and so forth. We can't guarantee that you're going to get 1% a day. I don't guarantee that. And 3% is on the high end. This number is, and I can break this down for you. Let me go back over here and let's talk a little bit about that, just to give you an idea of why I'm excited about the program and why the leaderboard is something that I'm going to focus on, because I want that to be my goal. So if the person at the top has 150, you know, people in his organization, or her organization, then that's my goal. How do I get to that 150, right? So those are the type of things that I'm looking at. In one of my programs, within the first 90 days, I had over 100, um, excuse me, over 100 people registered, direct to me because of the work I put in. So I know that that's something that I can do. I've done that numerous times, over 100 direct recruits. So it's not an issue for me. But what I want to do is build teams and have leaders that are really, really benefiting from this platform. And the reason why I believe that's going to happen is because the low barrier to entry. One, the amount is not an issue anymore. $10, $20, people can do that, right? And so that's a beautiful thing. The other part of it is when they learn how to use the TronLink and the TronLink Pro, that app, and they start to use the DApp, the decentralized application or the decentralized browser, that particular process is going to really elevate their education on smart contracts and blockchain technology and decentralized finance as well. And so now what we're doing is involving so many more people in this blockchain process so they can benefit as well. And it's not going to be just this. Now they're going to be educated. Now they're going to not be afraid to dive into DeFi because they actually have learned from people that care about them earning and finally winning in these particular platforms. So really cool, really amazing, really good stuff. All right, let's stop sharing. Let's go back over here. And I just want you to know that I'm here, just like I've always been, to make sure that I provide you low risk, medium risk, and high risk. So you'll have a variety of platforms that you can choose from if you so desire to build your portfolio. I do have a plan. I have a plan that's set up to get you to 1K per day. That's what I've been doing. Like I said, been over a year now. I've been focused on doing that, for key people that I work with. And at a point, there were some challenges with it. Really, really had some tough times, making that happen along the way because some people start, some people go out and find their own programs, and then after I've tried something and lost, they try something and lost, and so now we have to start over again, right? So those things happen along the way. The beautiful thing about it is I've had solid programs that continued to deliver in the midst of all the things that did go on in my journey. And so the beautiful thing is for 2022, it has been the absolute best. The things that I had seeked, the things that I had looked for, worked for, things I had planned out, the things that I believe would happen. I knew there were great programs out there with honest people that are doing the right thing behind the scenes. I knew there were traders with trading platforms that could perform at a high level, doing any in excess of 1% a day, 2% a day, or more. So phenomenal things happening. So blessed to be in this space right now because I knew if I just stayed the course, we'll get there. And so now I just want to open up the planner, and talk to some serious people, and see if I can help you out. Right now, we're going to do that with Fusion Experience because I believe in the program and I believe in you. So if you do want to experience, this particular program, get yourself back on a good path where you're earning, you're not losing funds, then this is a great place to start. I join you to, come on. I implore you to join the team. We got some great things going on. Um, so let me break it down like this. Let me give you some idea about what's possible. One, I'm looking for team leaders right now because, hey, we just launched. Looking for key people that I can work with. If you're looking for somewhere to move, a team from one place to bring them over here, from a place of pain, and you want to bring them over to this place of pleasure where they can actually earn and feel some comfort, then give me a call. Let's talk. You can hit me up on Telegram. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up email. Doesn't matter. Get in touch with me. We have some sponsorship support for a very select group of people. Just want you to know that right up front, that we are definitely looking to create some moves in this particular program, and I want the best of the best. So get in touch with me. Of course, anybody that's a leader knows they got to put some skin in the game in order to really set fire to this rocket ship. And so that's what I'm looking for, is some people with integrity, people that's serious about helping others, bringing your team so that we can strategize, and I can show you my vision and how we're going to compound and multiply our profits to a point where everybody's winning. 90-day plan, and we're going to rock this thing. So I'm looking for serious people. That's all I'm looking for. Right now, I know that they've had some challenges with, people are depositing funds and they're not, seeing it show up, in the system in a timely manner. And so those are some of the things they're working out. So we got about a week or so that, hey, if you're serious and you want to just take a look and see what's going on, let some of that stuff settle, let them get all that stuff ironed out. And then, hey, let's set up a call and let's see how we can work together. All right. So anyway, hey, there's a lot of great people out there doing this. There was, tens of thousands of people that were waiting for this thing to launch. I know that there were either almost 1,000 or right over 1,000 on the launch call. How powerful is that? I was like, wow, that's outstanding. So we know that there's a lot of interest, a lot of people that's already in the program. Like I said, people got 150 people in the first day in the program. So I'm looking to do that as well. So you're going to see a lot more from me on this particular program. I give shout outs to a lot of the leaders in this space, because it looks like we're all in and creating waves, and we're here for the same reason, man. Let's see if we can help some folks. It's funny. I was reading some stuff on Facebook, and I always go through and look at some of those things, and it's weird because there are people in Facebook that's not in Telegram, and there's people in Telegram that don't really go to Facebook. And then you have IG and you got Twitter and all that. But they all talk about the people from YouTube. So it's funny because you'll hear, check this out right quick, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and let you go. There are people that are in the network marketing, crypto, Forex, whatever, that are on Facebook have their little groups. And they always, want to give shout outs and stuff for their little group. But anytime some waves come in, they want to say, oh, those YouTubers out there don't know what they're talking about. Those YouTubers out there, are making it up as they go. It's always something negative about the YouTubers, because they think that, oh, the YouTubers, they're actually talking about one program today, and then they want to give you, this pitch about what, is going on in the markets, as if they know. I'm like, you know what? It's funny to me that, a networker on Facebook wants to criticize somebody on another platform just like them. That's really interesting, because it's kind of like holding up a mirror to yourself, right? If you're on one platform and you're going to talk about somebody else on another platform in a negative light, that means that you have some self-conscious, negativity going on in your life, right? You kind of, you probably don't have a lot of self-confidence. No matter how much money you have, your self-confidence is low, that you have to make somebody else look bad in your eyes or in your audience eyes. It's a sad thing, right? We don't do that here. A lot of us, on YouTube and in this space, that are promoters of great programs. And then, we talk about, some of the programs that, look good up front, but then we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And maybe they don't work out. I mean, we're not going to have 100%, home runs. We do what we can with what we got. So, I say that to say, look, be careful. Don't reach out and try to make somebody else look bad at the cost of making your own self look bad. We're all in this thing together. We're all in this thing to, you know, um, to find the best programs and offer the best opportunities for as many people as we can, so we can all win together. And that's really the essence of coming on YouTube and laying it all out like this. All right. So, hey, look, be careful with any platform. There's always risk associated with anytime you're investing your money into any program. So it doesn't matter if it's Forex, if it's, traditional finance investments, or if it's crypto. Everything has risks associated with it. So you might as well get the biggest bang for your buck. Um, so I look forward to having another conversation with you. I'm going to probably go into, yeah, maybe on the next one, because this has been kind of long. So on the next one, I'll probably go into the YouTube, Telegram group. I do have a Telegram group. I usually post that up, so you'll be able to connect with me there. If you have registered, if you signed up and you want to connect with me, you want to get into the VIP group so that you can learn and stay abreast of everything going on with this particular program, then I have a separate group for that. I just need you to contact me, and then I'll make sure that you're added to that group. If you want to know more about what's in my portfolio and why I'm so excited about, consistent weekly, deposits into my wallets, then you want to connect with me. That's a different group, very select. So I definitely want to make that offer to you, so that whatever you're doing to create wealth for yourself, then I'm here to help you do that. All right. Hey, this has been Coach Rashid, and I know I've been coughing. Like I said, that's been something that's been bothering me for a while. But we're going to keep pushing through, because I'm here to do one thing for you. I'm here to reduce risk and increase your profits. That's what I do, and that's what I'm going to continue to do for you. All right, peace. And I'll see you on the other side.